What's good? How you guys doing? We'll try this again. My other account, they took it down. Hit this light. What's cracking, family? This stupid TikTok sucks. It's not letting me pull up this information. Hang in there. Hang on. Talking about the benefits of grounding and the fact that we are electrical human beings, and a lot of people don't even know that we are electrical, that we are made of electricity. Our soul is measured as electricity, our inner being. TikTok's blowing up all my pictures all of a sudden. Yep, we got the For You, and then we'll have the Matrix die back down. We'll have the blue pillars pop right back out. But anyway, let's try one more time. How about this one? This is a good message for people. These guys are misinformation. Saying that these are healthy is misinformation. That's misinformation. What's up, Crumbly? What's up? You got your bare feet in the beautiful river today. Damn, that's a vibe and a half, Wendy. I tell you what, they don't want us doing that right now. They want us under the cloud, into the rain. You know what I mean? They want us up off the ground. They want the rubber between us. We're electrical. And you cannot be electrical without a ground. So we're just sitting here firing and wiring into nothing. We're supposed to discharge and recharge with the earth. Yep, we're supposed to. It's one of the biggest lies ever. I don't like the Yucca app because they're recommending toxic foods considered good. They're recommending this food. These type of foods are why everyone's sick. People don't know that yet. People are going to learn that foods like these is why people are sick. It's a hidden attack. What's toxic about this food? The ingredients are fake, family. Wheat was a hobby crop. Wheat was a hobby crop. It was created. There's types of wheat in nature, right? Well, the wheat that we use in our food is in fact a hybrid. It's a mutant hybrid, mutated over hundreds and hundreds of times. I got all the evidence on it. But I gotta watch it because people are gonna trip. I can't go too hard on it because people are going to trip. And TikTok's blowing up all my green screens. TikTok's blowing up all my green screens. So I can't green screen with you guys. So I'm going to have to just go off of straight facts. You know what I can't get anything to stop zooming. They're totally screwed it up. There is not an alternative. I actually want to start working on my own. I'm going to get a hold of somebody that's good with app development because I don't want to go down that rabbit hole right now. And I'm going to find someone who wants to make an app, guys. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I want to get you guys an app. I'm serious. I don't need it. I got it in here. Like when I go to the store. But it's trickery, guys. You have to be a detective. You have to be a detective to get through this food and not get shafted, guys. I'm not playing. Trust me, I've been shafted. Yeah, this TikTok keeps screwing up my green screens. It's saying it's good for you. I mean, it helps relieve stress. If you guys have anxiety, man, if you guys are having any anxiety, go ground. There's nothing you can lose by trying grounded in anything. By trying grounding, there's nothing you can lose. So try it out. If you're having, anything going on in your, really anything at all, with your sleep, with inflammation, I'm telling you, they tell us this plain as day. They say if you guys just were grounding out, you guys could avoid a bunch of this stuff. That's what they're telling us. That's what they are telling us. Seriously. They're telling us if you guys just grounded out more, it would mitigate a bunch of the damage that you guys are going through. Yep. Ask irrelevant questions. This is facts that I'm talking. That one they didn't destroy. That TikTok didn't screw that picture up. Hang on, guys. I gotta cool my phone down. I'm in the sauna. I wanted to come in here and go live with you guys in the sauna. Give me a second. I gotta cool my phone down. I'm in the sauna. I wanted to come in here and go live with you guys in the sauna. Give me a second. I gotta cool my phone down. I'm in the sauna. I wanted to come in here and go live with you guys in the sauna. Give me a second. I gotta cool my phone down. I'm in the sauna. I wanted to come in here and go live with you guys in the sauna. Give me a second. Hang tight with me, guys. Hang tight with me. Alright. You good? Alright. So, you guys got to check this out. You guys see who's saying this stuff, right? It's not just me. I'm no Scientologist. Someone asked me about Scientology. You think that I care about Scientology, man? Obviously, this Scientology ain't working out very well, is it? Obviously, it ain't working out very well, is it? This Scientology we've got doesn't seem to be working out to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. What's up, Pacific? Happy New Year, family. Maybe I'm crazy, but I'm telling you right now, they tell us this stuff. Good and bad, guys. I tell you every time in my video, I pull this side up and I say, hey, you guys want credibility? There's your Govy. You know what I'm saying? They're talking to you. They're telling you the facts. They've been telling us all this stuff all along. It's just hidden in. It's just hidden in. And we're tricked. We're tricked into thinking that it don't exist or that it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Of course grounding is going to be something that's totally kept away. If we wanted to avoid it, it's very easy. You just use different material. You don't have to use fossil fuel to make a shoe. They just want to. They just prefer to use fossil fuel, petroleum, to make everything. Right? So that just plays hand in hand with if you're trying to screw with electrical beings, what would you do? Wrap them up in plastic. Wrap them up in plastic. Wrap their clothing. You know what I'm saying? Make sure the clothing's all plastic. Make sure that everything's plastic. Even these glasses, I gotta take them off because they're plastic. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to save my eyes. So it's like, what do you choose? And then it's like, I can't find the wood and glasses, blue light wood and glass glasses. You guys find some, you let me know. Because that's a high vibe. But anyways, this is slept on. I'm telling you guys, this is probably one of the main things that are slept on as far as is for your health. The health benefits, they don't stop. This is not just the benefit to grounding. I'm just going to keep talking about it. Like I say, guys, you know, if I find it important, then I'll keep talking about it. You know what I mean? I practice what I preach, right? You guys see me out there? You guys see me out in the wilderness I try to get out there no matter what. Don't tell me that you guys can't take 10 minutes out of your day to find some kind of nature. Even in the middle of town, guys. You can go outside, walk in a park. What is grounding? It's called grounding or earthing. It's where you literally are just touching the ground, family. You're connected directly to the source. A lot of people ask me about concrete. I don't really vibe with grounding on concrete, but I could say that it's possible. But I can tell you right now, the concrete's going to mitigate any energy transfer. It's gonna probably slow it down if I had to guess. And I'll tell you right now, it's way better just stepping in the minerals, guys. Just stepping right on in the minerals. Get it up in your feet. There's nothing like your barefoot to the ground. I wouldn't be out there on concrete. I wouldn't be out there on plastic. You know what I'm saying? A sandbox, yeah, I vibe with that. I definitely vibe with grounding out in a sandbox, grounding out at any type of sand, really, because that's directly connected to the earth, fam. It is for anxiety. It is. If TikTok wasn't screwing up my green screens, I'd pull it all up for you guys. But I can't because it keeps blowing up my green screens. I don't know why. I can switch it to this one. Let me switch it to this one. There's my goofy ass. Hold on a second. So it's still kind of hard for me to go through this stuff, guys. This is the only one I can get where it don't blow me up. Okay? I gotta go through, we'll just go through the benefits because I can't get the specifics. It's hard to tell when I pick the pictures. Okay? And yes, I'm sweating. I'm in the sauna. Alright? Nothing weird. Anyway, here we are, man. Here's your government. Who is this? Your government's biotech website, right? Cool. These guys got our back, so they're telling us the truth this time. Grounded increases the surface charge on the RCBs, all the RBCs, 213s. Who cares? It helps your blood flow. You know what I'm saying? It helps your blood flow. That's how we need to take it. We don't need to get caught up in all their lingo. Let's just know that you need to ground out, guys, and I'm going to keep going. Oh, yeah. CMOS, good for you. Make sure that it's certified. Make sure that it's tested for even radiation. Make sure that they're testing it. Make sure that if they ain't testing it at your source, then I don't vibe with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what this green screen's tripping. I just took me 2 tablespoons of sea moss. I'm fasted right now, fam. I'm up in. I went grounding. I went walking through the woods with the dogs barefooted. I see you guys mentioning that you're riding bikes and you were doing stuff too. I'm stoked on that. I love to hear it, guys. I hope that you guys are taking the time at 10, 20 minutes a day. 10, 20 minutes a day makes a drastic difference. We don't ever connect to our source. And then we think because it's cold and rainy out that we can't do it. Bullshit. Because I'm out in Oregon. It's cold and wet. So we ain't got no excuses. Take 20 minutes. You can be cold for 20 minutes, I bet you. And it's a benefit. You got to look at being cold as a benefit. Why? Because it's exciting it's just like how right now I'm exciting my cardiovascular system right now in the sauna. Well, when you're cold, family, and your blood has to keep pumping, it's not going to stop pumping just because you're cold. You're exciting your cardiovascular system, family. So you're improving your heart. This can help you with the heart failure, fam. They're telling us, they've proven it. If they're telling you and they've proven it, then it's got to be significant, right? It's got to be significant. Yeah. And I tell people, like, I don't really vibe with the ice bath stuff. You know what I mean? But I give my feet like an ice bath. I don't mind that because I can warm them back up. I don't really like jumping all the way in, but I will if I had like somebody with me, I bet I would do it. I'd be like, hell yeah, let's do it. But I can't get motivated to just jump in the lake right now at 30. I should. I really should. Because then I can practice a little more of what I preach. But at least I'm grounding. At least I'm getting mineral. Earthing sandals. I'm in the process of getting me. I need. What do you got on those? Because I've got barefoot shoes, but they're still. It's hard to find non-rubber soles for anything, even moccasins now. And they're so sneaky with the moccasins. They've got 2 layers of leather, right? Which I don't really vibe with the leather, whatever. But they've already got it, right? So they've got two layers of leather, but they put a piece of foam between it. That's an insulator. That's keeping you off the ground. That's keeping you from grounding to your source. So that right there is not a good vibe for me. You know what I mean? I want to ground straight out if I can, or put material like hemp. I was trying to find hemp sole. It's really hard to find. So you tell me if you guys got a quality hemp slipper or something like that, I would totally check that out. Grounding is very good, family. Grounding is very good. Right now, like I said, I went out in the wilderness. I got the fresh air. I went right in the middle of the trees. The oxygen content compared to indoors is second to none in the middle of a bunch of trees. We know that. So I was up in the trees. I was up in the ground. I was up in the minerals. And then I cruised out and I fired up the sauna. I mean, I'm lucky to have a sauna, but I always tell people, hey, if you even get a gym membership just to use the sauna, man, because it's nice. It's a really good thing for you. So I went through different parts of cardiovascular strength training, you know, in my own way. I got cold and uncomfortable, and I had to, you know, build that back up. I'm breaking down my ability to, you know, handle the element, and then my body strengthens up. Just like I started off in the sauna, and I couldn't do the sauna but for 30 minutes. Now I can go 2-3 hours in the sauna. So I know it firsthand that it's legit. I do feel great, bro. I feel really good. I'm fasting right now. Like I said, I went grounding, and I'm like not disciplined, but I'm just seeing, I'm too conscious. So I went in the woods. I grounded out. You know what I mean? I'm fasting. I took sea moss. I took some sour sop oil. And then I'm back to the house. I'm up in the sauna, or I would be at the gym up in the sauna and just topping it off. You know what I mean? And you don't even, I don't even really work out much. I mean, I got in pretty good shape from the teeny bit that I work out. I'm telling you guys, I've never been to a gym, and I haven't only worked out two times this whole winter. You know what I mean? And it's just more of a maintaining myself. You know, if you get a certain, a certain homeostasis within your body, you're in your true form. You're not going to just dwindle out. I'm not eating meat all day, so I'm not getting none of this protein, but somehow I still have muscle mass. How do I still, I thought they said we're going to melt without the meat and all this, yet once I cut it out, I'm seeing the opposite with everything. Because I've cut everything out, so I can tell. I can tell because I'm extreme. I went to the extreme on the toxins, and I was a toxin. And then I went to the other way extremely. Earth runners, the copper attached to the sandal. I was just thinking of that when I was in the woods today. I was just thinking of that. Why don't we have copper going up through the sole of the shoe into the bottom of our foot? And if you're wearing a cotton sock, if you're wearing a polyester sock, it might not channel as easy. But if you're wearing a cotton sock, or wool preferably, but wool's expensive, or silk, or, you know, if you're wearing something that's not blocking your vibe, then you're going to be grounding out with the shoes on. So we got no more excuses. We'll have no more excuses. You make some hemp shoes with the copper, or if you vibe with the rubber shoes, put the copper up in there. Why not? What is it? It's not going to hurt you. You know what I mean? Yeah, go in healthy areas. Don't go in the middle of the hood with the needles. People are tripping on the parasites and stuff. I'm going to tell you guys right now, if you've ever tried the traditional American diet, I'll bet you're getting some kind of parasites from it. I'm just saying, odds-wise, I'll bet you some money. I'll bet you some money. If we're eating some of this meat that they be making, or they be doing weird stuff with, then I'll tell you that we're probably going to be deficient instead of being efficient. I lost my main account, Shane. My main account, I had like 32K on that one. I lost that account, and then I started this. This was my backup when I first got banned off that one. And then I made a second backup for this one, and that one is now on the For You page, and that's up around 17,000 followers now in the last few weeks. And then now this one, they've got this one shadow banned, so this one's not getting any attention on the views of my profile because I got banned on this one too. So it's confusing. But yeah, I've got this account. If you check my link in my bio, you can see all my accounts, guys. You can see my TikToks in there. You can see my Instagram, and then I upload these live videos to my YouTube. Grounding in the woods the best, especially if you're grabbing the trees, family. I was grabbing the tree, hugging it. Literally, I don't care. Call me a tree hugger. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care anymore. I know that I'm not tripping, so I'm grounding with it. I'm hugging that sucker. That thing's my best friend. Everyone else stabbed me in the back. So it's like this tree's hasn't done me no wrong. If anything, it's just it's giving me mad energy and wisdom from it. Those things have seen things over years and years and years, and they're all a network. So they networked off the trees before them. So they're like infinite knowledge, family. And that might be out there for some people to see that you can get downloads off these trees, man. You can get downloads off them, man. They're way more significant than we think they are, family. Walk through the mud barefoot. That's right. That's right. I take my shoes and socks off. Hold on, I'm lagging. It's hot. Hold on a second. Hang with me. I gotta cool it down. I'm getting too heated up in this piece. But yeah, man, the grounding goes and goes. I was stepping in the mud. I take my shoes off. I'm in the mud, and then I wipe the mud off, and I put my socks on, and I wash them that night. You know what I mean? I wash them that night. I'm not tripping like on the dirtiness. I'm a very clean person. But this is what is important, family. This is what's important. So what else do we got? Someone was tripping on the anxiety, right? I was trying to tell you guys about the anxiety. Of course, I can't find the one on anxiety, but I will find it. You found the IG Pacific, that's what's up. Let me know, I'll add you back, family. Alright, so let me see where you guys are at. We got the homie Caleb FE popped in. What's up, brother? Nice to see you. I know the homie's hella busy. I would love to have a collab live with him one day, to where maybe I can help translate some of the stuff that he's projecting into what other people could maybe understand if they like the way I project some things. That's what's up. You're on a high vibe, Mock. You're on a high vibe. If you're doing things like that, you're already on the high vibe. You can't deny it. But again, along with the anxiety and everything else, you guys, we got to understand, if we're running into this stuff, worst case, what is it going to hurt? Most likely, just going out there and stepping on the ground. Take your time and be careful. I don't want to give any recommendations here, but be careful. Don't step on no rusty nails. But if you can somehow get to the ground without dying, you know, like we used to, when we used to just go everywhere, you can just 10, 20 minutes a day. You're on your phone distracted. Open your back door. Walk out there. Step in the ground and just play on your phone for a second. You know what I'm saying? And just start noticing the results. Notice the difference. Be conscious about it. And take notes if you wanna. It's real, man. Everybody's telling us this. It's not something make believe. I'm telling you, this is scientific evidence. Just because we're not taught it in school, guys. You know what I mean? We got the professor up there. When was he telling us, guys, the fluorides in the water, they're staying 8 glasses. You guys, the food pyramid. When were they ever, you know what I'm saying things like what they were? I got to be careful for what I say, because people want to try to hate, so I'll get kicked off. But I'm trying to help people. People don't vibe with it, just don't vibe with it, then bounce. We're adults, why do you got to be hating? You got to go, Wendy. Sad to see you go. Much love, Wendy. Renegade. Renegade's up in this piece. What do we got here? Let me catch up. You're a hidden hippie on the IG. That's what's up. That's what's up. You like the green screen? You like this one to get good? This one's a lot easier to see, isn't it? Trying to give a little classroom or what? You know what I mean? Someone's gonna be like, "What professor are you? Where are you out of Harvard?" And I'm gonna say, "Nah, I'm not." I'm gonna say, "Tell me how the professor in Harvard is teaching us the basics." I'll wait. Maybe they do on the random, but overall, I highly doubt hundreds of thousands and millions of people really even know what this stuff is. See, there's one right here. How old are you, fam? You just said you just started researching it. That's not right. If there's something this beneficial, we should all know about it, right? I got the phone flying off. We should know about facts. That's all I'm saying. Either you vibe with the facts or you don't. But if you don't, go to my other page. I had the grounding video. Somebody jumped in. They said, prove it, prove it. The one video I put up where I didn't prove something, they told me to prove it. So I made a video reply proving it. Straight up. Straight up proved it. So, again, I don't know if it's made it on this page. This page has been shadow banned, so I haven't really been posting much on this one, guys. I apologize if you're following me here. But they shadow banned this page. I got another page that's on the For You page, so I've been curating that one because I'm getting the word out. I gotta go with whatever's getting the eyeballs. I want people to see the truth, man. I'm not playing. That's why sharing my content, I feel like, could be more important than we may know. I'm not trying to gloat or none of that. I got no ego to protect. I got none of that, family. I'm literally just here out of straight vibes. You know what I mean? I'm not here for clout. None of that. It's part of the indoctrination. You would say so, right, Mel? You could definitely say so. Nothing helps your health more than grounding. See? And there's no study. Go find studies on this stuff. They're hidden in, but there should be massive millions and millions of people involved studies of just seeing what this stuff does. It's very easy to do. You gotta do it for a while. It's like I said, where we can have bad things happen to us to where we don't really notice it, but then we can also do good things and not really notice it, guys. It's not until later on, after, day in and day out, where you start seeing. We don't look long term ever. We're always looking short term. Like you take a drug, boom, you're high. It's like you don't have to wait it out. You don't have to, you know what I mean? And it's like anytime we think ahead in this world, we just know that it's getting worse. The money, the retirement, you know what I mean? If we look ahead at any of that stuff, it's scary. It makes you want to just be like, no, I'm going to live in the moment because it's only gotten worse. If we've been awake for the past 17 years like me, you can guarantee that it's only getting worse. They're telling us life expectancy is going up. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not even going to say anymore. I'm just going to say what they say. So then no one can get me on nothing. You know what I mean? I'm not allowed to say nothing without getting axed off here. Am I meditating? Kinda. Not really. I'm in the sauna, though. I'm in the sauna. Truth and peace, Annie. That's right, family. That's right. That's what it's all about. That's literally so simply put. So simply put. But if that was the way of all the people who are like-minded, guess what this place would be? It would be enjoyable, because we would look at the details. We'd say, hey, this ain't good for us. That's not good for us. And we would tell about the good for us, and we would do what with the bad for us? What would we do? You know what I mean? Come on. But is it that way? You tell me. I'm not going to say nothing. Is it that way? I'm just asking questions. Is all the good for us out there only? And has everybody got the good for us stacked on us? Or do we got stuff in other countries that's not allowed, but that is here? Right? I do meditate. I'm not perfect. I do it my own way at my own times when I get a chance. But I do meditate, family. It's very important. It's almost, if the same importance as grounding, really. But this is a physical importance. The meditation is the mental, which they both go hand in hand too. So really, you could just look at it as if you're meditating, grounding, and fasting, guys, you want to get to your spirituality, you want to rise up. I'm telling you, you want to rise up. If you could practice those 3 things, right? Get your minerals. That's part of fasting. If you're fasting like with a quality mineral, you can't really beat seaweed at this point. I've looked into it thoroughly on the electrolytes, the magnet, all that stuff. A lot of it's synthetic and it's weird and it's hokey pokey. So we just gotta watch out. But if you got a quality sea moss, make sure it's filtered. There's no mercury. There's no heavy metal. There's no lead. Make sure that there's no radiation. You know what I mean? Make sure that whoever you're getting it from is testing it, right? Yep, we got the blood samples. We got the blood samples, Mel. Let me see. Let me see if I got it unlocked, Mel. I mean, that's the same idea, right? That's the same idea. It's talking about what it does for your blood. You know what I'm saying? Again, who's telling us this? Is this just some Joe Schmo? Nah, man, this is yours truly. This is yours truly. Our number one. You know what I mean? Our day ones. The ones that got our backs. You know what I mean? Anyway, the point is they got to have it out there. They gotta tell us the truth, whether it's out there easily or not. You're raised on the farm with no shoes. That's what's up. Sarah, how you doing, family? Beautiful to see you. Yep, just not wear footwear. You're grounded. Boom, not easy. But I know we can do better. I know that there's things like there's smart people. We're talking about doing coils out the window to the ground to go into your house, right? Copper, have that up on your bed or something that you can attach to you, and like you're just like got an IV of the earth. Let's measure it. Let's see if it's real though. I want to measure it. I want to see if we can really, because we're how much electricity are we, guys? Do you guys know how much electricity we are? What are you talking about, man? If you're talking about the way I'm when I say I'm not saying anything, I'm not allowed to, man. Why? Because there's a bunch of clowns that keep banning me for telling the truth. So I've got to say I'm not saying nothing, but the people who have half a brain, they will connect the dots that I'm putting out there. And if you guys can't, then I suggest that this ain't the right place for you. You should go somewhere, down a few grades. And no offense at all. I'm really not trying to be offensive. King, I thought I saw you comment this, buddy. I'm not Dr. Truth, and they do have issues. I'm pretty sure I told you to message me, though. I am friends with them. All right? I have nothing to do with their back. I already know that they're backed up on the Bethana, but they should be getting the CMOS out to you. If you haven't get it, I'll contact them. Send me a message, okay? Send me a message, buddy. I apologize that it ain't working out. For most people, it has worked out. Also, we got to understand that they're not Amazon. You know what I mean? In a perfect world, we'll have them on Amazon. You guys know how much electricity we have. So if we have enough electricity, like a lamp, right? We can fire up a 100-watt light bulb, right? So can we channel that electricity through something like wire or copper and go down into the ground? I would say yes. I would say if we're electrical and we've got a wire and we're going to a ground, then that electricity should travel through that wire, fam. Rachel, you finally made it. You finally made it. I think you've been waiting for me to go live on here. I haven't been on this one. But they went and hacked me on my other account. That account's blowing up. So they went and shut down me on the live, but I don't care. I'm still rolling. I'm still handing out red pills. I'm gonna be state. It don't matter. They can ban me. I'm gonna keep making accounts. I'm gonna keep handing out red pills. I'm gonna keep handing out red pills. I'll do 17 VPNs, and they won't be able to know. I'll get different phones. They can't stop me. Unless they try to ban my face, and then I'll blur my face out. I'll put a face mask on, and I'll still be handing out red pills. Oh, with meditating with the homie Philosopher of Order. I did jump in there, but I couldn't stay long, man. I'm just too busy right now. But I love what he was doing. You're welcome, King. For sure, man. I apologize. Like I said, I will get you taken care of, okay? I'm friends with one of the main people on Dr. Truth, and I will get you taken care of. Send me a message, because I won't remember, buddy. We'll get you handled. I know how it is. You're hyped on the CMOS. You want to see how it works. It's amazing. I'm off that CMOS right now. I'm fasting. So straight up. That's facts. I'll give that facts. Yeah, my words are going to be delayed, fam. It's because I don't have the headphones in. I'm sorry. And it's going to lag. I'm going to be up in the house soon enough. It's glitching. I know you can't wait for the CMOS, brother. How long am I fasting, Rachel? I want to fast, but I don't know. I've been doing it my own way. I don't do good with just the prolong. I need like a little something. I'm just weird that way. That's why I do good with OMAD. Everybody, there's no perfect system to it. I agree, not eating is the best, but if you can't get there, like I can't do the prolong, it's hard for me to do prolonged fasting. Especially because I've narrowed my diet down a lot. I mean, I'm down there because I'm trying to heal myself, man, my gut, all of that stuff, So I'm really trying to keep it to a minimum. You're gonna fast a whole month. That'll be amazing, Renegade. You're gonna definitely start tapping into some crazy good stuff. Do a smoothie with no food. Well, a smoothie's gonna break a fast, even if it's broken down in a smoothie. Pretty much almost anything will break a fast, unless you're eating CMOS or you got some drink. You know what I mean? Otherwise, or like coconut oil, like a spoonful of coconut oil. That's not really gonna break a fast. But otherwise, man, you're definitely going to break the fast with a smoothie, that's for sure. And you're going to spike up your insulin depending on what you're using. Most people don't even look at the glycemic index when they're making a smoothie, right? You know what I mean? So like if you're doing like berries with like lettuce and you know what I mean, like with arugula, stuff like that, then it won't break your fast very long. That'd be like a nice treat in between your fast. That's essentially what I do. That's essentially what I'm doing. I'm not eating a whole lot between it. I'm more or less fasting. I mean, compared to how I used to eat all day, even when I got off the traditional diet. So, Renegade, you're asking me if coconut water is okay. I'm going to say no. And a lot of people will tell me I'm wrong, but I don't really care because coconut water, on average, for a serving of coconut water, there's 13 grams of sugar. Even though it's coconut sugar, don't get me wrong, it's not the same. But it doesn't matter. Fructose sugar will still spike your insulin. So what happens when you spike your insulin in the middle of a fast? You're going to break your fast. So it's not about sugar per se. It's about what's the glycemic effect, guys. That is the biggest dagger in our knowledge. We don't know what the glycemic index does to us. If we did, we wouldn't be messing with bread or corn or none of that because that's the equivalent to sugar. Right? Well, the same thing goes with fructose. If you go grab I don't care what people say about fruit. If you go grab a Honeycrisp apple and you juice that thing and drink it, look at the sugar content on Honeycrisp apple juice. It's like 43 grams of sugar per serving. And yes, that does affect your blood sugar all the same. Oh, yes, it does. It'll erode your teeth and everything because that's not natural sugar and there's zero fiber. There's zero fiber left. So you're squeezing all the sugar out of the plant. We never, ever would do that. And those apples never were close to that sweet. You guys remember crab apples? Well, they used to be even smaller and more bitter than that, really. Not much, but it's been that way. Do I see visions? I don't get these visions, but I get a lot of spiritual things. I get a lot of, like, I call them downloads, I guess. I guess you could say that's like a vision, to where I connect the dots on a bunch of stuff more that I kind of already knew, or stuff that I didn't know. And it just come to me, and I'm like, okay, I'll roll with that then. Like, it's pretty strange. Like, I'm not even playing. Like, I get a lot of information and sent, like, just, I don't know where it comes from. Sometimes it's just, like, stuff I know I've studied, but it's like stuff that I haven't connected. And it was, for me, when I was awakening, I was connecting things. I started connecting all the matrices up. Like, dude, this is all, every single thing. Every single thing. If you name something, washing machine, there's a matrix involved. Avocado, there's a huge matrix involved with the avocado. You know what I'm saying? Literally, your veterinary clinic, that's a big ass matrix. There's no animals out in the fucking wild that need these veterinaries. Why? Well, are they on the traditional American animal diet? Yeah. Well, let's connect some dots, right? Let's connect some dots. Why are these animals sick? Well, I don't know. What are they eating? Wheat, corn, soy. Is that stuff found in nature? No, not this types. Not these types. Right? Yep, even the organic coconut pink water. Turn it around and look at it. Is it got 11 grams of sugars per serving? Then it's going to kick you out of a fast. Is it going to kill you? No, buddy. Is it the worst thing you could do? Not at all. But if you need it, then do it. But if you want the facts, if you're getting into ketosis by fasting and you drink some sugar water, it's still technically sugar water. There's no fiber there. There's no fiber in it. I don't care where the sugar comes from. Look it up on the glycemic. Look up coconut sugar on the glycemic. It's not as high as table sugar, but it's still on there. And it's still elicits a blood sugar effect. So what I'm saying is, if you don't want to break a fast, don't drink sugar. That's still a type of sugar. Right? If you need a little bit in between, do it. I've done it. I've drank some of the Trader Joe's in between on a fast, but I'm just saying, if you are trying to lose weight, don't kick yourself out of ketosis. Once you drink that sugar water, you're switching right out of running off ketones to running off what, guys? Glucose. Glucose. You'll be running off the minute you drink that sugar. You're switching your fuels. You were on ketones. You were thriving and vibing, and then you switched it off, which is okay to do. I'm not saying. But if you're trying to get these benefits from prolonged fasting, you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to get healthy, you're trying to reverse things, that prolonged fast is where the benefits start kicking in more. It is better than soda. That coconut water is fire, bro. It's fire. I'm not hating on the coconut water at all. Nope. Yeah, it is better. We know that. I want to make sure we're clear that we know that it's better than soda, buddy. You know what I mean? But we can't sleep on. There's a lot of people that are pushing fruits right now, and I'm trying to tell you guys. First of all, a lot of them are fake. A lot of them are hybrid fruits, guys. They are being created, just like the seedless lemons. Tell me those are from nature? Seedless lemons? What? What's that? Oh, nothing. It's natural selection. Don't worry. Non-GMO. It says on the back. Oh, okay. Cool. You got my back, right? We got to pay attention to the devil in the what? The devil in the details. You don't have to just do water. Listen, just do things that are non-glycemic, buddy. Like me, this is a zero. I can drink this and not break my fast. This is a zero glycemic effect. You see this? This is my elderberry tea. So what do I put in this? I put in monk fruit. Why? Why do I put in organic monk fruit powder? Because this won't break my fast. It won't spike my insulin. It actually helps mitigate your insulin effect. It'll help you when you do go to with being insulin sensitive, which we all are. So if we can use a sweetener that actually helps our blood sugars instead of what? Spiking them, which causes what? Weight gain, disease, sickness, mental issues, everything. Guys, spiking the insulin. Everything involved with that. It goes to the gut too. A lot of the foods that spike the insulin are hard on the gut. So I make me delicious drinks. You could even get away. Hey, Renegade, have you made that hemp milk that I put out the free game on? If you guys get around to making hemp milk, I drink that on a fast sometimes. It's very low glycemic, man. It's mostly fiber. A little chug of hemp milk, It may kick you out of keto for a second, but it won't be long. But when you're fasting, you're in ketosis. People are hating on the keto diet and stuff, yeah, because they destroyed it. They made it all matrixed up. But the idea of the keto diet is true. I still practice it every day. I practice intermittent fasting and fasting. Yep, get good. Dr. Sebi didn't really talk about monk fruit. I've done my own bidding on monk fruit, my own research, and I still vibe with it. But I don't think that it's slightly alkaline. I don't think that it was very popular, or it wasn't around where he was doing his studies, right? Because the monk fruit is out of Japan. And I mean, we get it in, but the monk fruits, I didn't know about it till not that long ago. You know what I'm saying? So the monk fruit powder, the organic monk fruit powder is slept on. Pacific, you're back. How you doing? I got the tea. We're talking about blood sugars. Talking about blood sugars, and I got the organic monk fruit powder in here. That does not affect my blood sugar. It actually helps my blood sugars. And I got the cinnamon. Guess what the cinnamon does, guys? The Ceylon cinnamon. It's also known to help you with your blood sugars. Why am I tripping on the blood sugars? Because all my life is I've spiked my blood sugars, and I paid the price. I have all the symptoms to prove it. I took all the pictures, all the weight I had, how I lost my hair, my eyes. I was in the glasses. I had the eczema. I pull up the pictures. If you guys like seeing me all tore up, I'm telling you, I tore my avatar up. I'm telling you guys, I went to hell and back. I had pre-diabetes. You don't want diabetes. Nope. You never had it? Renegade, I'm going to tell you a fact right now. And I'm not saying I know anything about you. But I'm going to tell you a fact because that reminds me. 95% of the American people are either diabetic or pre-diabetic. Okay? Guess how many percent of that 95 don't know it? 80%. You're either a diabetic or you're pre-diabetic, and 80% of it don't know it. Do we got that? That's facts. That's the CDC just put that out. And that's been a known fact with the blood sugar. I'm trying to tell you guys. I'm trying to tell you. And they don't test it correctly. They'll take you in and they'll test your blood sugars when you happen to go in there. That doesn't tell you. You can do an A1C, this, that. You need to have an insulin screening done. You need to have the actual insulin tested, not your blood glucose. Okay? Because that, if they were testing the insulin, then we wouldn't be running into as many of these problems. We say, oh, dude, your insulin, looking at this, you're going up and down way too high. Renegade, I can't answer that. I'm gonna put this up here, and people are gonna get mad because I'm not answering it, but I don't care. I can't answer that. Maybe you guys in the comments can let Renegade know why that could possibly happen. I'm not spreading no misinformation. I'll let you guys be the judge. I'm not allowed to say nothing without getting hacked. And I want to try to help people out. So I gotta learn to censor myself. That's probably my number one thing right now. Is I get too hot on exposing. It's just it's heavy trying to expose this stuff to you guys. I don't know if you can see in the bottom of that. That's the Ceylon cinnamon down there. I put that cinnamon as a little spice to my tea. It's fire. You got it, Renegade. Good. You know, you're smart. You're starting to see the facts. I think maybe. You see, we gotta understand that these guys, they go to a certain place. They go to a certain school that was created by a certain who. Who created the school, guys? I hope you guys, if you guys know these facts, then we can just go over them, and then I won't risk getting hacked up. You know what I mean? If you guys pop in, you say, "Oh, who invented the school? Who invented the school? Was he a stand-up citizen? Was he a stand-up guy? Was it the Rockefeller? Okay, so we gotta think. Okay, this guy, was he a stand-up guy? I don't know. I can't say nothing. I'll let you guys decide. Was this guy? You think this guy structured this industry to hook us up? Maybe not. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? You think the homies got your back? Somebody mentioned the indoctrination earlier. I don't know. Is it? You tell me. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Maybe we're connecting dots. Maybe we're not. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. Right? Making stuff up. Like I said, you guys gotta connect some dots for me too. It is to take control of petroleum, bro. I just found another ingredient that I'm gonna start going over like I did with the Red 40, and I've done with all these ingredients. I got a new one that I found in the you know what, and it's in almost all foods and products again, and it's called PEG, polyethanol glycol, whatever. I can't remember it all verbatim. But guess what? Just guess what? I'll tell you right now, if you ever looked up PEG, polyethanol glycol, whatever the hell they call it, guess what it's made of? You'll never guess. You'll never guess what PEG is made of. And what is it? Where is it at? What ingredient? I got an ingredient list. You guys want to see it? Let me see if I can pull it up. I'll show you where I found the PEG ingredient. This would be food for fact for you guys. You guys can show the family. If people are tripping on certain things, we're just going to review information. There's no spreading of myths. There's none of that. We're spreading straight facts. Of course, that's going to be too small. Hold on a second. I got to change the green screen. Oh, there it is. There it is, guys. You ready for this? You guys ready for this? This is the real official thing. This is the official write-up. PEG. We got to look up PEG. Okay? I'm not going to leave this up too long for the ones that's tripping. But I'm just showing you guys an ingredient list that is released to the public. No ifs, and, or buts. You guys, no ifs, and, or buts. Take a screenshot of that because I can't leave it alone. Take a screenshot of that. When I'm talking PEG, guys, I was telling you guys what PEG derives from. Right? PEG 2000. That sounds like a movie. It's just Miralax. Yes. Yes, it is. It is. Yep. It is Miralax. Very good. Very good of you. It's just Miralax. Hey, it's just Miralax. It's now one of the main ingredients in antifreeze as well. No big deal. No big deal. It's either Miralax or it's the same thing they put in antifreeze. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool, guys. Polyethylene glycol. That's what I do, guys. That's what I do. And I'm not saying a damn word against that. I'm showing you guys factual facts. Go check it out. Go check it out. You don't vibe with this one? You don't vibe with this site? Go look it up on another 100 sites. And what's it deriving? What's it deriving from? Maybe I got you on that. Let's see where it's deriving. That's the same one. Hold on with me. I'm going to have to guess. I'm going to have to guess until I find out which one I have it on. So here's another one, guys. Different site. You know, who knows? Maybe this site's tripping. Okay? Peanuts are very unhealthy. Yep. And I will say peanuts are bad. You know why? Because they're man-made. Because they're in dynamite. Because they're man-made and they were made from different plants. And they're also sprayed with glyphosate and they have a ton of aflatoxins on them. Go watch my video on peanuts if you want facts. I'm just here for facts. Okay? Nothing else, dude. Nothing else. There's some more facts. There's another person talking about PEG, polyethylene glycol. What's that in, guys? Were we paying attention earlier what that was up in? Did we see what that was in? Polyethylene glycol. Oh, what? It's in the favorite foods too? Hold up. Chemicals. Wait, what? Wait, what? What's this? What's this? Customers were amazed and frustrated to find out what this was. Why? Why, guys? What could be wrong with this ingredient? What could be wrong with it? You know what I'm saying? Come on now. But it's gotta be legit, right? Okay. What does this say? Wikipedia. It's lipid form from the blah blah. Okay. So we also got to pay attention. I haven't seen the paper yet on it, but I'm going to tell you right now, it's petroleum derivative. That means it's coming from petroleum. So that's where we're topping this all off. It's petroleum derivative. And of course, TikTok's blasting up this picture. Let me see what I got. Can you guys read that? That's probably kind of hard still. It's a byproduct of what? Fossil fuel. What? What does it say? A byproduct of fossil fuel. What did it say? Hold on. Let's zoom in. It's a byproduct, a chemical response from fossil fuel or oil refining. What? Is it vape juice? No, family. What is it, guys? You guys been paying attention? The guys that can handle keeping up with this, you guys let her know. Let her know what this is in. You guys can comment it. I can't say it. I'm sure it's in vape juice. It's in that and so much more. But it's also in some very important things. It's also in some very important things, guys, that people be partaking with. It's a probable carcinogen. It's a probable carcinogen. It goes through hydrolyzing. You know what hydrolyzing is? You guys know what hydrolyzing is? You guys saying it, not me. You guys are saying what it could be in, right? We don't know. It just said it too. I just pulled it up, but we don't know. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Is it a probable? What are the effects? Let's see. Does this one show the effects? No, this is showing more facts. Oh, here's talking about allergies, asthma. It's going to be a bunch of stuff, guys. And what's it in? What's it in? What is it? Is it in everything? You guys think I need to make a video about the PEG, the polyethylene glycol? Maybe I'll take this out of the live. Maybe I'll restart this live. Maybe I'll restart this live. You know what, guys? I'm going to restart this live just in case. We got the haters. We've got the clowners. Okay? You guys come back. I'm going to restart it. Melody, I think you're connecting it. That and so much more, Melody. I'm going to restart it. You guys come back in, okay? All right, love you guys.